Welcome back to Viral Star Scandals, your headquarters for the seismic shifts happening right now in Hollywood. We are not a daily show, we are an alert system. In the last 24 hours, the celebrity ecosystem has experienced a massive earthquake. We have a shocking split involving a rap mogul and his architectural muse, a fake single declaration that broke the internet, and a sports podcast that accidentally revealed a potential secret wedding. Before we dive into the chaos, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. You do not want to miss the details we are about to drop. Here are the top 5 stories trending right now. The end of the Ye era. Kanye West and Bianca Censori split. We begin this broadcast with the most volatile and shocking story of the past 24 hours. Rapper Kanye West, who is now legally known as Ye, and his wife, Bianca Censori, have reportedly separated, according to exclusive reports from TMZ and confirmed by multiple international outlets. The couple has been living apart for several weeks. Both parties have allegedly sought legal advice regarding a potential divorce, and sources indicate that a $5 million payout has been verbally agreed upon. To understand the magnitude of this split, we must rewind to the moment when everything started to fall apart. The breaking point appears to be a commercial and moral disaster involving a simple piece of clothing. Sources tell the New York Post that Bianca was deeply upset by Kanye's recent decision to sell t-shirts featuring a swastika on his Yeezy website. This move was so extreme that the e-commerce platform Shopify immediately took down the entire site for violating their terms of service. A source close to the couple stated, and I quote, "The swastika shirt was the last straw. She cannot be associated with that." However, the situation is not simply about a t-shirt. The couple had been under immense public scrutiny ever since their controversial appearance at the Grammy Awards. You may recall the viral moment when Bianca dropped her fur coat on the red carpet to reveal a nearly nude sheer dress. In the days following that event, Kanye launched into a series of disturbing rants on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. He called himself a Nazi, praised Adolf Hitler, and made unsettling claims about having, quote, dominion over his wife. While Bianca initially seemed to support him, the pivot to selling merchandise with hate symbols appears to have been the breaking point. But here is where the plot thickens significantly. Just as the news of the split went viral, a representative for the couple, Milo Yiannopoulos, stepped forward to deny the divorce reports entirely. He told The Hollywood Reporter that the couple is currently in Los Angeles preparing to celebrate Valentine's Day together. He also criticized the media, asking if this was the 5th or 6th time the press has wrongly reported that Ye and Bianca are separating. So what is the truth? Are they divorcing, or is this just another false alarm? And the evidence suggests that the relationship is in serious trouble, regardless of the official legal status. Reports indicate that Kanye is currently in Tokyo, Japan, and has been telling friends that he is ready to be single again. Meanwhile, Bianca has flown back to Australia to be with her family. They have not been photographed together in public for a significant amount of time, and their body language in past appearances has raised questions about control and coercion. Adding fuel to the fire, Kanye recently previewed a new song reportedly titled Bianca on a stream with DJ Academics. On the track, he raps, and I quote, "My baby, she ran away. But first, she tried to get me committed." This lyrical confession seems to confirm that the marriage has imploded, even if the paperwork has not been filed yet. And given Kanye's history of public controversies and Bianca's sudden absence from his side, this is a messy, evolving situation that seems far from over. For now, the world is watching to see whether the $5 million payout becomes a reality or if the couple reconciles once again. We will keep you updated as the legal documents either appear or are denied. The viral hoax. Selena Gomez declares single, or did she? We now move to a story that perfectly illustrates how quickly misinformation can spread across the internet. Last night, a massive wildfire of rumors swept across the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, and it all started with a single fake screenshot. The image began circulating in the late evening hours, and within minutes, it had been viewed millions of times. The screenshot claimed to show an Instagram story posted and then quickly deleted by singer and actress Selena Gomez. The text on the supposed story read as follows, and I am quoting directly, "Just clearing things up for the final time. I am single, no drama, no hidden story, no secret relationship, just focusing on myself and my peace for now." Naturally, the internet exploded with speculation. Fans and gossip accounts immediately began theorizing that her marriage to record producer Benny Blanco was already over. To provide some context for our viewers, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco got married in a private ceremony back in September of 2025. The wedding was small and intimate, and Selena had been posting happy photos of the couple for months. She even released an album dedicated to their love story. So when the fake single declaration appeared, it sent shockwaves through her fan base, which is known as the Selenators. Many fans expressed sadness, while others demanded answers from the couple directly. The hashtag Selena single began trending worldwide within just 2 hours of the screenshot appearing. However, here is the truth that has now been confirmed by multiple fact-checking organizations and reputable news outlets such as WION and The Tab. The screenshot is entirely fabricated. Selena Gomez never posted that message on her Instagram account. Her account remains completely unchanged, and at the time the fake story was supposedly posted, Selena was actually at a recording studio in Los Angeles with Benny Blanco working on new music. Investigators who specialize in digital forensics have analyzed the fake screenshot and found several obvious errors. The font used in the fake image does not match Instagram's official font. The placement of the timestamp is incorrect, and the shadow effects behind the text are not consistent with how Instagram actually renders stories. This appears to be a sophisticated hoax designed specifically to go viral and damage Selena's reputation. It is unclear who created the fake image, but it may have been a fan of a rival artist or simply someone seeking attention. Selena herself has not directly addressed the hoax, but her public relations team issued a brief statement to several news outlets saying, and I quote, "This is completely false. Selena is happily married and focused on her family. The damage control has been very real, even though the single declaration is fake. This entire incident serves as a massive reminder to all of our viewers that just because you see a screenshot on the internet, that does not mean it is real. Screenshots can be edited in seconds using free software, and fake images spread much faster than corrections do. For now, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco remain very much married, but the question on everyone's mind is whether this hoax will cause any lasting tension in their relationship. We will continue to monitor the situation. The Sweetie Bomb. Are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce already married? Finally, we turn to a story that has sent the Swifties into a complete frenzy. Move over June wedding plans. There is a new theory in town, and it all started with a single 2-second slip of the tongue during a podcast. On the most recent episode of the New Heights podcast, which was released on April 1st, Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce may have accidentally revealed his marital status to the entire world. To set the scene, Travis was interviewing a guest about his future career plans. The topic of Travis going back to school to finish his degree came up. The guest joked, and I am paraphrasing, that Travis would have to ask his wife for permission before making such a big life decision. Instead of correcting the guest and saying, I am not married yet, Travis leaned directly into the joke. He looked straight at the camera with a small smirk on his face and said, and I quote exactly, "Sweetie, I am going back to school." That single word, sweetie, in direct response to the word wife, has been replayed millions of times across TikTok, Instagram, and X. Fans are convinced that Travis calling Taylor Swift sweetie in this specific context is not just a joke. They believe it is a confirmation that a secret wedding has already happened, and that the couple is already legally Mr. and Mrs. Kelce. Let us look at the evidence that the fans are presenting. First, we need to remember the established timeline. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged in August of 2025. So Travis proposed with a massive diamond ring during a romantic vacation in Rhode Island. Since then, a massive public wedding has been widely reported and planned for June 13th of this year, which would be held at Taylor's beachfront mansion in Rhode Island. That is the story that everyone has believed for the past 8 months. However, Travis is known for being extremely guarded with his words. He rarely gives interviews, and when he does, he is very careful about what he reveals regarding his personal life. So for him to make a slip like this, many believe it was either deliberate or a genuine mistake born from habit. There is another layer of complexity to this story. The episode was released on April 1st, which is April Fool's Day in the United States. It is entirely possible that Travis and his brother, Jason Kelsey, planned this moment as a prank to generate buzz for their podcast. However, if it is a prank, it has backfired spectacularly because fans are not treating it as a joke. They are treating it as a confirmation. Additionally, several celebrity gossip accounts have reported that Taylor and Travis secretly obtained a marriage license in Kansas 2 months ago. These reports remain unconfirmed by major outlets, but they are adding fuel to the fire. So what is the truth? The absence of a wedding band on Travis's finger during the podcast suggests that no legal ceremony has taken place yet, but the smirk on his face and the casual way he said "sweetie" suggests that he is very comfortable with the idea of being called a husband. It is also worth noting that Taylor Swift has not commented on the viral moment at all, which is typical for her. She rarely addresses rumors directly. For now, the world is left to speculate. Are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce already married, or is this simply the most effective April Fool's joke in celebrity history? We will be watching the Rhode Island mansion closely as June 13th approaches, but many fans are now convinced that when that date arrives, it will not be a wedding. It will simply be a celebration of an already existing marriage. Only time or another podcast slip will tell. Reality TV betrayal. Ciara Miller exposes summer house cheating. We are now leaving the world of music and Hollywood film to step into the messy, unfiltered drama of reality television. Specifically, we are talking about Bravo Network's hit show, Summer House. A scandal has erupted involving 3 of the show's main cast members, and the details are absolutely devastating. Ciara Miller, who is a registered nurse turned reality star, has finally broken her silence on a betrayal that destroyed her closest friendships and left her questioning everything she thought she knew about the people around her. Speaking exclusively to Glamour magazine on April 17th, Ciara detailed the painful events that unfolded while the cameras were not rolling. The story involves her ex-boyfriend, whose name is West Wilson, and her close friend and castmate, Amanda Batula. For those who do not watch Summer House, here is some background context. Ciara and West dated on and off for nearly 2 years. Their relationship was featured heavily on the show, and viewers watched as Ciara fell deeply in love with West. Meanwhile, Amanda Batula had been married to her husband, Kyle Cook, for several years. Amanda and Ciara were considered best friends within the house. They shared a room together during filming. They supported each other through emotional breakdowns, and they constantly defended one another during cast arguments. The trouble began when Amanda announced her separation from Kyle Cook earlier this year. The separation was supposedly amicable, and Amanda moved out of their shared apartment to live on her own. Ciara, being a loyal friend, rushed to Amanda's side. She brought her food, she stayed over at her new apartment, and she listened to Amanda cry about the end of her marriage. Ciara believed she was being a supportive best friend. However, behind Ciara's back, something much darker was happening. Rumors began circulating among the Summer House cast and crew that West Wilson and Amanda Batula had become romantically involved shortly after Amanda announced her split from Kyle. At first, Ciara dismissed these rumors as nasty gossip designed to create drama for the show, but then she started seeing evidence. She noticed that West and Amanda were liking each other's old Instagram photos from years ago. She noticed that Amanda was suddenly following West's family members on social media, and finally, A production assistant who wished to remain anonymous showed Kiara screenshots of text messages between West and Amanda that were undeniably romantic. In her interview with Glamour, Ciara confirmed that the hurt was immense and unlike anything she had ever experienced. She said, and I quote directly, "I just never would think that it would come from someone like Amanda, who has been what has felt like in my circle and in my corner for so long. It felt like a knife in my back that I did not see coming." Kiara added a powerful warning to her followers and to anyone watching the show. She said, "What is done in the dark always comes to light. You cannot hide betrayal forever. The truth has a way of finding its way out, and when it does, the shame is 10 times worse than the confession would have been." When the interviewer asked Kiara whether she would ever consider starring on The Bachelorette to find love again, Kiara was brutally honest. She laughed and responded, and I am quoting exactly, "No way, absolutely not. I am way too private for that. The idea of dating 20 men on national television while cameras watch my every move sounds like my personal nightmare." She went on to say that she is currently embracing being single for the first time in years. She noted that she cannot imagine anyone being in her apartment right now, and that she is enjoying the peace and quiet of having her space to herself without a man leaving his socks on her floor. As for Amanda and West, neither has publicly commented on Chiara's allegations. However, sources close to production say that Amanda has been removed from several upcoming Summer House promotional events, and West has not been invited back for the next season. This scandal has effectively ended 2 relationships and 1 friendship, all within the span of a few months. Kiara says she has no regrets about speaking out. She told Glamour, and I quote, "I did not start this fire, but I will not stand here and pretend I'm not burned." The calm before the storm, Kylie Jenner supports Timothée Chalamet. Finally, let us talk about a couple who is actually surviving the celebrity relationship purge. While Kanye and Bianca are falling apart, and while fake rumors are trying to tear Selena and Benny apart, one couple remains surprisingly stable. That couple is Kylie Jenner, the billionaire cosmetics mogul and youngest of the Kardashian-Jenner empire, and Timothée Chalamet, the Academy Award-nominated actor known for films such as Dune and Wonka. Despite persistent rumors that the pair have hit a rough patch, they appear to be stronger than ever, and the evidence came in the form of a single click on a social media button. Let us rewind and explain the situation. Rumors of a breakup between Kylie and Timothy began circulating approximately 2 weeks ago. The source of these rumors was a very specific event. Kylie recently celebrated her birthday, and Timothy was notably absent from the party. Photographs from the celebration showed Kylie surrounded by her family, including her mother Kris Jenner, her sisters Kendall, Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney, and her 2 children, Stormi and Aerie. However, Timothy was nowhere to be seen. Instead, he was reportedly on the other side of the country, filming reshoots for an upcoming movie. The tabloids immediately jumped on this absence, publishing headlines that read, "Is trouble brewing for Kylie and Timothy?" and "Why Timothy skipped Kylie's big birthday bash." The speculation grew louder when eagle-eyed fans noticed that Kylie had not posted any photos with Timothy on her Instagram feed for over 2 months. For a couple that used to be photographed holding hands on red carpets and kissing at basketball games, the sudden silence was deafening. Many fans concluded that the relationship had quietly ended, and that both parties were simply waiting for the right moment to announce the split publicly. But then something interesting happened. Timothée Chalamet took to his own Instagram account to share the official trailer for his upcoming film, which is titled Marty Supreme. The trailer is visually stunning, featuring Timothée in a completely transformed role. He captioned the post with a simple emoji and the release date of the film. Within minutes, the post received millions of likes, and one of those likes came from Kylie Jenner. Here is why this matters. Kylie did not post a story about Timothy. She did not write a long, heartfelt caption expressing her love for him. She did not even comment with a single emoji. She simply pressed the like button on his post. But in the world of celebrity social media, where every action is analyzed and dissected by thousands of fans, that single like was deafening. It was a quiet, elegant, and definitive statement. It said, without using any words, that she is still there. She is still watching, she is still supporting him. Fans caught this digital breadcrumb immediately. Within minutes, the Kylie and Timothy hashtags were trending again, but this time with positive messages. One fan wrote, and I quote, "A like is the new I love you in Hollywood." Another wrote, "The silence was loud, but the like is louder. They are fine." Furthermore, sources close to the couple have confirmed to multiple entertainment outlets that the breakup rumors were always overblown. According to these sources, Timothy has been referring to Kylie as his partner in recent interviews with his film publicists. He has also confirmed to friends that he sees marriage in his future and that Kylie is the person he wants to build that future with. One source said, and I quote, "They are very different people. She loves the spotlight. He tolerates it, but that difference is actually what makes them work. They balance each other out." While other couples are burning down around them, with lawyers negotiating payouts and publicists scrambling to control the narrative, it seems the quietest couple in Hollywood is simply staying the course. No dramatic posts, no public arguments, just a like on a trailer and a quiet confidence that speaks volumes. For now, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet remain one of the most unexpected yet enduring couples in the entertainment industry. And we will be watching to see if that eventually turns into an engagement announcement. That is the state of play for the United States celebrity circuit today. From potential secret marriages to confirmed splits and fake screenshots, it has been a brutal 24 hours for these stars. Which story shocked you the most? Was it the Kanye breakup or the Taylor wedding clue? Comment below. Do not forget to subscribe to Viral Star Scandals and hit the like button. We will be back the moment the next story breaks. Good night.